Oh, hey. Well, I guess I gotta do another story time. This is story time with Dom. Well, how's it going, guys? Dom here with Dom's Vlogs. And today I want to do a story time of my very first Nerf blaster. Or, specifically, my very first vintage Nerf blaster. But we'll also go for the very first Nerf blaster. So, when I was little, I never knew Nerf. I literally thought it was like... I never knew what it was back then. Back then, I never knew what Nerf was because, well, I never had a Nerf blaster. Hell, I didn't even know that they even existed. I didn't even know Hasbro. I did not know the lines. I did not know the old 90s cartoons. You forget, technology back then wasn't as popular as it is to this date. So, I'm sorry that I just do that, you know. I'm just pointing at the window for some reason. But yeah, so my very first Nerf blaster and also my very first vintage one was the Optimus Prime and Starscream Nerf blasters. You know, like those little like trucks that you have, then you stick your hand in there, then you just flip it up and then it turns into a blaster? Yeah, that kind. I only had one broken Mega Dart, and it was those Whistler kinds. So I really played with these things. They were really cool, and I actually loved playing with them. I think I remember when I was like watching the old like Spider-Man the animated series. I was like on top of one of them, and I'm just gonna use my bed for an example. Like I was on top of one, and I was like balancing it out like I was the Green Goblin on his hover jet. It was crazy. The Starscream one, I looked at it and I was like, well, you can't flip it, so that means you're gonna have to like fold it out with the other handle. I never knew, like, I hear these things, I look at the triggers and stuff, and it's like, they feel like old. But if we're gonna go back way, way, way back when I very first got my very first Nerf blasters, before the Elite line was really the thing nowadays, was the Stampede ECS and the Vulcan ABF 25. Yes, I had the Sonic Series Recon, but that was not until 2012, I think. That was probably by the time that they were, like, off the shelf. Again, I don't have the Sonic Series Recon anymore because my stupid brain, you know. But the Stampede ECS, I used to enjoy it. I think I remember my mom has a picture of me holding this thing, like hip-firing it. Oh, man, those were the days. And then my dad gives me the Vulcan EBF 25, which I did not know how to take out the box on this one. I couldn't have just left it in. I missed the tripod, the cap for the switch, but I still have the belt and the Vulcan itself, as well as the barrel that you put on, and the carry handle. Never have I seen like blasters that were so old but yet so unique. Like, I mean, not a lot of people like the N-Strike color that much. I mean, it's yellow, gray, and orange. It's resembles a toy nonetheless. They kind of would like the blue Elite with the white stripe. And I can respect that. But when I look at the N-Strike line with that color, it really works. Because it looks like it's old. You actually would look at these blasters and say, wow, these are old blasters. And to this date, yes, they are. They are very old blasters. Yet I still have them to this date. I still play with them. And I definitely need to get back on eBay to get my parts for the Vulcan. Because I really do need to put that box on, get that tripod, and I'm just going to go crazy with it. I could just hold it, I could just like mount it, and I'll be like, wow, stoke. And plus, this house has got the resemblance of putting blasters all over the place. You can even do little hiding spots up here, as long as the rats don't get them. But literally and figuratively, I used to love these blasters, and those were my very first ones. I still have fun with them to this date, yet I still really do enjoy them. Nowadays, I have, like, a lot of blasters. If you checked my Nerfing channel, go check it out. It's called The Toxic Nerfer. But literally and figuratively, I had a lot of fun with these blasters. I mean, literally, I love the Stampede. I love its shield, even though it was that flimsy shield that you would expect. But I do like the little, like, grip with the bipod that you press the button with. And then the two legs fall out. It's so good. And I heard, like, if you get the Costco package, you get 4 18 dart mags. I think I never got the package, and I only just got the 3 18s. I also heard that the repaints here, I mean, the Stampy only had 2 repaints, which, well, just 2 color iterations, just its original self, which I have, and the Sonic Series version. The Vulcan has way, like, a lot of repaints. There's its original yellow version, there's the Red Strike version, there's the Claire and Sonic Series version, the Havoc Fire, and I think that's basically it. I mean, comment down below if you know if there's any, like, color repaints that I missed. But my god, I did enjoy these blasters. They were fun. And that was the day that you did, you know, you had fun. You weren't just, like, on a tablet, on a phone, and just looking at YouTube and, like, oh yeah, this is fun. Yeah, this is fun. Instead of just, like, you know, just going like this. Like, here, let me grab something for example. You shouldn't have been like, oh yeah, this is fun. Something like that, you know? Something like that. Not just, you know, got on a phone for some reason. When we had fun, we had fun. Even though it wasn't technically outside, inside we enjoyed it. But now the technology has roamed the field, it's gone into our minds that we can't, you know, let it all go. So, I do not want to go too much in depth, but I mean, those were my very first Nerf blasters, and I enjoyed them. When I looked at the Vortex commercial, when I was still in New York, oh my god, that was a good commercial. I enjoyed the music, which I do have. It's called Just a Little Faster. You'll see it. I don't know what band group it was, but literally this thing is so good. Like, I enjoy this song so much. And it suits Vortex very well. I mean, Vortex was the thing that roamed the field of actual, like, new weapons with new ammo, new magazines, new scopes, and other stuff, accessories, and new ammo. I think I said new ammo, but again, new ammo, new velocities. It's crazy. Then when we get to the Elite line, that's when everything changed. And now today, we have other lines like Zombie Strike and Doomlands. And hey, I can't wait for Nerf to, like, put something out that's actually pretty good. And if they're going to get Vortex back, they're going to have to pick a Vortex blaster that's actually good and is not decreased in range. Vortex should stay, like, maybe 50, maybe 60 feet. Because that's a good one. That's actually really good. Even though Nerf Elite blasters are at the 70 FPS, it's really nice to just, you know, look at something just awesome, you know? I mean, for me, I mean, like, I like the Double Dealer a little bit. I mean, it's not my favorite. It jams a lot. This, like, there's only one dart comes out at a time. If this thing, like, was... If there was a total recall for these things, I just would, like, you know, ground off all my logos and just, you know, gave it back to them. And if they did a revamped version, I'm gonna say, wait, I want to try it out first. And then I would, like, you know, I would fire it, you know. I'll fire it a couple of times. I'll grab some of my magazines and my Nerf darts, and I'll fire it a couple of times, and I'll see how it is. If it's good, then okay, I'll take it. I'll really do take it. I'll take it. It'll be right there for you. You know, I'll take it. I don't care how much it costs. I'll just take it because this thing jams so much that I hadn't been playing with this guy a lot. But once all my Nerf blasters come, oh, we're going to have some fun in the Nerfing channel. I mean, I'm going to be getting... I'll see if I can get Nerf Nitro, the car line. Okay. It just, like, standing there. I was like, Double Deal just fell. But, yeah, I'll see if I can get the Nerf Nitro line. And I want to try it out just for myself. See how fun it is. Because even though it's not as fun as just a simple pull-the-trigger type of blaster, you know. Well, it kind of is. It does have a trigger. But you can't, like, you know, you can't hold it like this. You gotta have, there's, like, a safety on the bottom of these Nitro blasters where, like, you have to depress it on the floor in order for it to, like, fire, you know, to fire the car. I don't even know what to do, but yeah, so that's it. That's my story time. Hashtag number 2. What was my very first Nerf blaster? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. And also, comment down below if you actually like this new series, Storytime with Dom. Because I like to do my story. I like to, like, go through lots of different things that I remember back then. And lots of things that I remember in this era as well. I like to, like, put a little story time, and hey, Patrick says story time. So, hey, stay scary, and I'll see you next time.